Hey everybody, Christmas time is here and you know what that means? Presents, reindeer, and enough Christmas cookies to feed a small army. But before we dive into the milk and cookies, let's take a trip back in time, to the very first Christmas. It all started over 2,000 years ago with a tiny baby born in Bethlehem. That baby was Jesus, and his birth is what we celebrate on December 25th. Now, back then, there weren't any giant inflatable Santas or flashing Christmas lights. Nope. The first Christmas was a simple affair filled with hope and love. Imagine a quiet night, a sky full of stars, and shepherds huddled around a manger. That's the image of the very first Christmas. The story of Jesus' birth is one of hope and peace. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there's always light. And that message of hope is what makes Christmas so special, even after all these years. It's pretty amazing how a story from so long ago is still celebrated with so much joy all over the world, right? And speaking of celebrations, Christmas is full of traditions. So, let's unwrap the history behind some of our favorite Christmas traditions, starting with the big guy himself, Santa Claus. Okay, let's talk about everyone's favorite gift giver, Santa Claus. You know him, you love him, he's got a beard for days and a laugh that could shake the North Pole. But Santa's story goes way back, long before Rudolph and the elves. Our modern-day Santa Claus is actually based on a real person, St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas was known for his generosity and kindness, especially towards children. One famous story tells of how St. Nicholas helped a poor family by secretly giving them gold coins. He didn't want any recognition for his good deeds, so he dropped the coins down the chimney. Sound familiar? Over time, the legend of St. Nicholas traveled far and wide. He became known as the protector of children and sailors. His image evolved too, from a kind bishop to the jolly bearded figure we know and love today. But one thing remained the same, the spirit of giving. And that's what makes Santa Claus such a timeless and beloved figure. He reminds us that Christmas is about more than just receiving gifts. It's about spreading joy and sharing what we have with others. Now let's talk about presents. Because let's be real, receiving presents is pretty awesome. But have you ever wondered why we exchange gifts on Christmas? Well, it goes back to the very first Christmas and the story of the three wise men, also known as the Magi. These wise guys traveled from far-off lands, following a bright star to find the newborn baby Jesus. They brought with them gifts fit for a king: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Now these weren't your typical Christmas presents, but they were symbols of love, respect, and honor. The Magi's gifts weren't about the material things themselves, but about the spirit of giving and celebrating something special. And that's what gift giving on Christmas is all about. It's a way to show our loved ones how much we care. It's about the thoughtfulness and love behind each present, big or small. So next time you're unwrapping a gift, remember the three wise men and their special gifts. It's a reminder that Christmas is about so much more than just stuff. It's about love, generosity, and sharing the joy of the season. Alright, time to talk about the Christmas tree, that big beautiful evergreen that takes center stage in our living rooms every December. But why a tree? And why do we cover it in shiny baubles and twinkling lights? Well, the tradition of the Christmas tree goes way back, even before Christianity. Ancient people, like the Egyptians and Romans, used to bring evergreen branches into their homes during the winter solstice. Evergreen trees like pine and fir stay green all year round, even in the cold winter months. This made them symbols of hope and everlasting life. People saw them as a reminder that spring would eventually return, bringing with it warmth and new beginnings. The tradition of decorating these trees with lights and ornaments came later. Some say the first Christmas tree decorated with candles was in Germany in the 16th century. The flickering candles represented the stars in the night sky and the light of Christ. Pretty cool, right? So, our modern-day Christmas tree is a beautiful blend of ancient traditions and Christian symbolism. It's a symbol of hope, joy, and the everlasting spirit of the holiday season. Speaking of Christmas trees, let's talk about those twinkling lights. Those colorful, sparkling lights are practically synonymous with Christmas. But they're more than just pretty decorations. They actually have a special meaning that goes back centuries. Remember those candles on the first Christmas trees? Well, those flickering flames represented the stars in the night sky, guiding the wise men to Bethlehem. They also symbolized the light of Christ, bringing hope and love into the world. As technology advanced, candles gave way to electric lights. The first electric Christmas tree lights were introduced in the late 1800s. Can you imagine? It was a game changer. Today we have all sorts of Christmas lights, twinkling fairy lights, colorful LEDs, even lights shaped like Santa and reindeer. But no matter the shape or size, those twinkling lights still carry that same symbolism of hope, joy, and the magic of Christmas. Now let's talk about those shiny, sparkly things hanging on the Christmas tree ornaments. From colorful baubles to handmade trinkets, ornaments add a personal touch to our Christmas trees. But did you know that ornaments have a history too? Early Christmas tree decorations were often edible treats like apples, nuts, and gingerbread cookies. Yum! People also used to make ornaments by hand, using natural materials like pine cones, berries, and straw. Over time, ornaments became more elaborate and decorative. Glass blowers crafted delicate ornaments in the shapes of animals, angels, and stars. Families passed down these treasured ornaments through generations, each one holding special memories. Today, we have endless options when it comes to Christmas ornaments. But whether they're store-bought or handmade, each ornament tells a story. They reflect our personalities, interests, and cherished memories. So next time you're hanging an ornament on the tree, take a moment to appreciate its beauty and the story behind it. Each one is a little piece of Christmas magic. Okay, let's be real, one of the best things about Christmas is the food. From roast turkey and mashed potatoes to gingerbread cookies and candy canes, Christmas is a feast for the senses. But these delicious traditions have a history too. Take the Christmas ham, for example. In medieval Europe, wild boar was a popular dish for Christmas feasts. It symbolized the triumph of good over evil. Over time, ham became a more common alternative, but the tradition stuck around. And then there's the gingerbread cookie. These spicy, sweet treats have been a Christmas staple for centuries. Ginger was believed to have medicinal properties, making it a popular ingredient during the cold winter months. Today we continue to enjoy these traditional Christmas foods, passing down recipes from generation to generation. They're not just about satisfying our taste buds, they're about connecting with our heritage and creating new memories with loved ones. Carols of joy music that fills the air. What's Christmas without those joyful carols filling the air? From jingle bells to silent night, Christmas carols are an integral part of the holiday season. But these festive tunes have a long and fascinating history. Many Christmas carols originated as religious hymns, sung during church services. They told the story of Jesus' birth and celebrated the spirit of Christmas. Over time, these hymns evolved into more secular songs, celebrating the joys of winter, family, and gift-giving. Some of our most beloved carols, like Deck the Halls and We Wish You a Merry Christmas, are actually centuries old. Today, we continue to sing these carols, passing them down through generations. They evoke a sense of nostalgia, warmth, and togetherness. So next time you hear those familiar melodies, join in and sing along. It's a beautiful way to connect with the spirit of Christmas. Togetherness and tradition's the heart of Christmas. Now, we've talked about Santa, presents, trees, and all that good stuff. But you know what truly makes Christmas special? It's the togetherness. It's about gathering with loved ones, sharing stories, creating memories, and celebrating the joy of the season. Think about your favorite Christmas traditions. Maybe it's baking cookies with grandma, watching cheesy Christmas movies by the fireplace, or caroling with friends and family. These traditions, big or small, are what make Christmas so special. They're about slowing down, appreciating the simple things, and cherishing the people we love. They're about passing down values of kindness, generosity, and love to the next generation. Spreading Christmas cheer, acts of kindness and giving. Christmas is a time for giving, and not just presents. It's about spreading kindness and generosity to those around us. Remember the story of St. Nicholas? He dedicated his life to helping others, especially those in need. During the Christmas season, we can all strive to be a little more like St. Nick. We can volunteer our time at local charities, donate to those less fortunate, or simply lend a helping hand to someone in need. Even small acts of kindness can make a big difference. A simple smile, a heartfelt compliment, or a helping hand can brighten someone's day and spread the true spirit of Christmas. The warm embrace of Christmas, a timeless celebration. So there you have it, folks. From the humble beginnings in Bethlehem to the worldwide celebrations we know and love today, Christmas is a holiday rich in history, tradition, and meaning. It's a time for family, for giving, for reflection, and for celebrating the simple joys of life. It's a time to embrace the spirit of togetherness, generosity, and love. So this Christmas, let's remember the true meaning of the season. Let's spread joy, kindness, and cheer to everyone around us. And let's create new memories with loved ones that will last a lifetime.